Let's talk about the collision conference. So we had Patty Cosgrave and the mayor on our show last week, kind of teeing up this virtual conference, which typically would bring thousands flocking to Toronto. So there are the tourism dollars gone. But part of the fun of the conference is the travel, which is now gone. So how's it all going to work?
Well, it's all virtual, and this event last year, they shut down city streets in the downtown core. There were thousands of people milling about and having a good time, and it's part of the summertime conference season, if you will. You come to Toronto for a conference, you go to Vegas, you go to New Orleans, or overseas. Barcelona has a huge tech conference, for example. Isn't that part of the reason you go to or participate in these conferences and pay money to? Sure, of course you want to hear the speakers, but part of it is the camaraderie, part of it is the sociability of it, and you look at the economic implications for this. Like you say, thousands of people aren't coming to the GTA. So typically we would have sky-high hotel rates at this time of year and virtually no vacancy. Now that's completely off the table. And you look what's going on in travel this morning. Europe is looking at maybe, what the U.S. is dubbing a reverse travel ban. Of course, it's the U.S. Because of the case counts climbing in Texas and California, and you could have state-to-state travel restrictions being implemented as well. So it's just, getting the tourism and travel sector restarted is going to be a major challenge.
It will take some time, that's for sure. And a little bit later at 7:30, we're going to be talking to the CEO with the GTAA, because they're dealing with something themselves and all the different restrictions and protocols with what's going to be happening through Pearson Airport. So getting that industry back up and running is a whole other issue. Shopify, let's talk about this and looking at attracting some talent, but there are some hurdles for sure.
Well, the CEO of Shopify, which is Canada's most valuable company, keep that in mind, it's out of Ottawa, e-commerce software provider, Toby Luke is saying, and they've set up a website for this on their website. If you are a foreign technology worker who currently can't get into the United States because the Trump administration put in a temporary travel restriction on tech workers coming into the U.S., look at Canada. And the thing about this is you don't have to necessarily work specifically in Canada, because Toby Luke has been talking about, a lot of their go-forward plans are working from home virtually. So theoretically, they could hire from anywhere in the world. We've talked about how this could limit certain things, but at the same time, it expands a company's opportunities if you can hire and just have somebody working virtually.
Yeah.
It changes the dynamic greatly for certain industries.
Absolutely. Let's give you a final topic here, and that is the last look at the markets right now. And when I say last, I mean first. First look at the markets.
Well, now they're down this morning. They've hit records. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook yesterday at a record high. It's just been this onward surge for stocks. There are 5 companies in the S&P 500 that represent 20% of the market. It's probably gotten way ahead of itself. Down this morning, U.S. case counts of COVID going up, markets pulling back just a little bit.
Okay, lots of topics, run out of time. That's how it works, Mike.
Okay.
Thank you as always.
Thank you.